Hi guys, and welcome to day 4. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be going on this journey with you, and I hope you have been doing all of your homework. Okay, so you should have been taking 15 minutes a day, which isn't a lot of time, to just sit down and just go over what you need to look at, and after listening to the video, you should know exactly what to do. Let's go over the previous day's work. Day 1. We looked at your Ikigai and your reason for being. And we went over your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and the threats that you might be facing to achieving your goals. On day 2, we looked at SMART goal setting. So we looked at your specific goals, measurable goals. We also looked at something that's achievable and it's relevant to you. And we also looked at timescale. Yeah? So we've done day 1, we've done day 2. In day 3, we looked at actionable plans. So small, bite-sized action steps that we needed to take. So I hope you've written your action steps down and you know what are the small miniature goals that you need to take to reach your big goal. Okay. So I hope you sat down and you wrote that yesterday. Today is step 4. In step 4, we are actually creating a strategy. Okay, so it's good to say, I've got my dreams, I've taken them, I've put them out of my head onto paper, and what I'm doing is I'm creating a strategy now. I've created action plans of how to achieve this goal. But strategy is all about those small goals. How are we going to achieve those? Okay. So when you want to start something, you are not the expert at that. Whether it's your educational goal, whether it's your career goal, whether it is your personal goal, whatever goal you want to achieve, you are not the expert at it. So our strategy is to now become the expert or really good at it so we can actually achieve it. So, how do we become an expert at it? First of all, what training do we need? What do we have to do differently? How do we have to show up differently? Okay, so you might need to do some training courses. It's good to invest in yourself, but at the same time, there's so many free resources online that you can use that can get you towards your goal and can teach you what steps to take and how to move forward in whatever you want to achieve. And don't worry if whatever goal you have, if there's so many people out there doing it and successful in that goal, then what it means is that if somebody else can do it, so can you. You don't have to be left alone in the dark. You can do it too. And you can be amazing at it, especially if you looked at your Ikigai and it was something that you love to do and there's something that you're good at. And when you look at those as well, remember, everybody has gifts, things that they are good at, things that they love to do, things that people look at them and say, you are good at that. Yeah? But you can also develop a skill. So if you're not amazing at it, you can learn to be amazing at it by just practicing and finding the right resources. Okay, so we're looking at training. We're looking at research as well. So do your research. Find out what it takes to get to this goal, what you need to get to this goal. Speak to people. If it's a career goal, speak to somebody in that role that has done that job, that has gone through the steps that you need to take to get to where you want to be, because they can give you advice on how to get there and how to achieve the goal. Rather than you having so many more ups and downs and falling and getting up and learning, which is great, they can help you avoid some of those ups and downs and teach you to get to those steps quicker. So speaking to somebody that could help you out and could show you. Doing research, getting advice from people. There's so many people that can give you advice on what you need to do and how you need to go about it. And guidance. So your strategy is now what training you're going to do, what research are you going to do, what resources are you going to use, who are you going to speak to. That you need to put in your strategy. Okay? And this is how you're going to figure out what to do next. Okay? And how to achieve those small goals. Because it's all good and well trying to do it on your own, but there's so much out there that can make your life so much easier. Okay. So today's homework is coming up with a strategy. So who am I going to speak to? What training do I need? What resources do I need? Where am I going to research? What research am I going to do? Yeah. Who am I going to speak to? Who's going to give me advice? Yeah. So you're looking at all of these things. So that's your homework to do. Write your lists of where you're going to do your research, what kind of research you're going to do, and look into it properly. Now, that is your map that is created so far, and I am so excited to hear your comments below and how far you've got and what you plan on doing and the goals that you aim to achieve and how you're going to do it. So please comment below, please like, please share, and please subscribe. Send it to somebody that might need to hear this, that might need a plan in their lives, that might need to know how to get their ideas out of their head onto paper and start doing action towards it. Yeah? So thank you guys for listening. I'm so excited to look at your comments and read all of your comments. And I look forward to day 5, which is tomorrow, which is the last day of this 5-day program. So come back tomorrow, watch the last step, and then I want to see you guys all stepping out of your comfort zone and achieving your goals step by step and having a clear vision and a plan for your future. Thank you so much for listening, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a lovely evening, day, morning, whatever time it is in the world, wherever you are. Thank you.